Hey everyone, I hope you guys are having a great holiday. I just wanted to show you guys this look that I just did, and it's so fun. I think that it's great for going on a night out or even just the holidays. It'll be a great look for that too. And just so you guys know, I'm back at school, so this is I'm in an apartment, so not my dorm room, but my room, and I have a little mirror under here, so that's why kind of looks like the light is coming at me like this. So I hope you guys like this setup. Let me know if you think the lighting is good, bad. So if you guys like this look, then just keep on watching to see how I do it. Okay, so I already have my foundation on, and the first thing that we're going to use is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Just going to take a little bit on my finger and pat it onto the eyelids. You want to take it from the root of your eyelashes all the way up to your brow bone. Next, I'm going to use this color from the Naked Eye palette from Too Faced, and it's this one, and it's called In the Buff. I'm using an Eyeshading brush E55 from Sigma. I'm just going to pat that in there, and we're going to sweep this across the entire eye. Okay, next we're going to take our Sigma Paris palette, and I'm using the color Versailles, which is like a light gold color, and it has some sparkle to it. So I'm going to use the same brush that we used for the other color, and we're just going to dip that into the color. And there's lots of glitter, so if you want to protect your under eyes, you can just take a tissue and just hold it right under the eye like this, and just pat this on. And we're going to only put this halfway in. So the next color I'm going to use is called Notre Dame. And it's this one right here. It's kind of like a taupey silvery color. I'm going to use this e.l.f. Professional Eye Blending Brush. You can see that. And we're just going to pack some of this onto the brush. We're going to put it from where we finished putting on the gold out to the outer corner. So the outer half of our eyelid. You're going to take that right into the crease also. Right just above it, not too far. We're going to add some more colors out there. And to blend the two colors together in the middle, you just want to kind of pat over where that line is. Okay, so the next color that we're going to use is called Elysees. I think that's how you say it. It's this color. It's kind of, it's like a rusty brown color, I'd say. It's kind of dark. It's only got a little bit of sparkle, but mostly it's matte. And we're just going to take this. I'm using a small tapered blending E45 from Sigma. And we're just going to put this into our crease, starting at the outer corner. And just swirling it about halfway. Okay, next we're going to blend, and I'm using a Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush. You're just going to go along the line of your eyeshadow, not into the deep, dark corners. You want to go right along this edge so that you don't lose any of that deepness. And if you find that you do lose some of your color, that's okay. You can just go back and add a little bit more to your crease. Now this is an optional step. I like to just kind of warm up the crease a little bit more, and I use my Mineralize Skin Finish Natural and Give Me Sun. And I just take this on a blending brush, and I just take a little bit of this, and this is Sigma Tapered Blending E55. And just right along that line where we blended earlier, we're just going to put this between your brow bone and the color that you just laid down, that Elysees color. It just helps give a little bit of a transition. Now I'm going to do my brow bone highlight, and I'm using Too Faced, it's the Natural Eye Palette, and it's my favorite highlight. This one's called Heaven. It's kind of just like a creamy white color. I like it because it has yellow undertones, which really helps highlight on my skin because I have olive skin tone. And if you've gone a little bit too far with any colors, you can kind of use this color to kind of blend around them. Now I'm going to go back with that Elysees color on a pencil brush, and we're going to do the bottom lid. So we're just going to put this from the corner about halfway. You want most of your color right out here in the outer half, and then you can just kind of drag it in to where your eyelashes start growing, and you just want that to be super subtle. I noticed we lost a little bit of that Notre Dame color, so I'm going back and adding a little bit to the outer half. Now I'm going to do my eyeliner, and I'm going to use Carbon by MAC. And to make this liner a little less, a little more precise and a little less, I guess, smoky, I'm going to use a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. I'm just going to spray this on the brush, and I'm using a MAC 266. So the brush is wet, and I'm just going to dab it into the carbon. And I'm going to use this for eyeliner. Now you want to keep this close to the lash line at first. And now I'm going to do a little bit of a wing. I already started, but you just want to figure out what angle you like on your eye. I'm just kind of doing it at like a 45-degree angle, and I draw the line first, and then I go ahead and I connect that point to the rest of the eye. Okay, now the other eye, and normally I don't use Fix Plus, normally I just use water, and I find that while I was doing this, MAC Fix Plus kind of dries out too quickly, so I'm just going back. I'm going to use water now, and I just kind of dampen the brush a little bit. The more wet you get it, the less likely it will be a dark color. You just kind of have to find that perfect mix of water on your brush. So And the more water you have, it'll be a little bit more precise because it kind of shrinks those brushes together and they'll be a little bit more pinpoint. So I just like to start the eyeliner off as thin as I can, and then I kind of start thickening the outer part, and then you want to make sure that you're checking both sides, and you want to start your wing. And they will not always be perfect. Don't freak out if they're not going to be even. No one's looking that close. Okay, so there's the eyeliner, and now I'm going to go ahead and tightline. And I'm using Urban Decay's 0. It's getting really short. And I'm going to tightline the upper. And the lower. Ah, my eyes are watering. Okay, so I forgot, I did my mascara, and I used just 2 coats on the top and bottom, and then I cleaned up under my eyes with some eye makeup remover, and then some concealer, and just touched up anywhere else that I thought that needed it. I did my eyebrows also. So, we're going to move on to the cheeks. Now, I think this look is really pretty for daytime. It's a little darker than I normally would do, but it also, you could darken it up for like a night out or a date night or anything like that, and I think a great way to do that is to use this color right here, which is Eiffel. And I don't know if you can see, but there's these like multicolored glitter in there, and it's just so pretty. I did a look with that on one of my anniversary dates, and I just used a little bit of that and I put it along the lash line. Makeup by Tiffany D did this, and that's how I got this idea, but she just put it right along the lash line and just kind of makes your eyes sparkle a little bit, which is really pretty. If you're gonna do like a daytime look like how I'm doing, I would go ahead and use this color Peache. It has, I don't know, I think you're supposed to not pronounce it like that, but looks like this, and it's just a straight up peachy color, and it's matte, which I love. So I'm going to apply some of that. Now this palette came with a blush brush, which is the large angled contour F40, and I love this. I was like so excited when I saw it came with this. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the back of my cheeks. So there's the blush. I really, really love this color. It's just so pretty for daytime. I feel like it complements a lot of skin tones also, so that's a great color to have. Now, if you're gonna go out, like I was talking about, I think that this blush Rouge is amazing for that. I'll just swatch it a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. I'll put the peach color next to it. So yeah, as you can see, the peach is much lighter and peachier, and then the rouge is more of like a more pinkish red. It's not too dark though. Like sometimes I do put just a tiny bit on my cheeks during the day, and it kind of, I don't know, it's like a darker blush color, which I kind of like for the fall. And yeah, it also comes with this highlight color, which is called Lumiere, I think. Now, I have never used this, so I'm going to actually put some on and see what you guys think. I'm using the Real Techniques foundation brush. I just like the angle that it has on it. I'm just taking a little bit of that and putting that right on my cheekbones. I don't know, I normally don't highlight my cheeks anyway. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think. Okay, so now it's time for lips, and I'm going to give you 2 options again. One isn't necessarily for out or for going out or like nighttime looks, but just 2 different looks that I do like. And the first one is Revlon Color Stays Pink Indulgence, and I'll just put that on. And it's just a light pink color, nothing too fancy. Now today I'm not going to wear that. I'm going to wear one of my favorite lip glosses, and it's just like a one-step nude lip, which I love. And this is also Revlon, and it is, gosh, it's Peach Petal. It's very popular. I know a lot of girls have this here on YouTube, but it's just amazing. So that's it for this tutorial. I'm hoping to do more of a review on this palette. There's a couple of the colors like the blues and things that I haven't really gotten to try out yet, and I just really want to make sure that I can do a really thorough review of the palette. So I hope you guys like this look. It's very great for the holidays. It's just fun. You can deepen it up, you can make it lighter. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this look, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!
Oh, but it's cold.